Welcome to episode 106 in our series on Juices of the Heart by Rabbi Bachya Ibn Pakuda, and we are. This is the second part of the second composition, which is called Bakasha, which is Entreaty, and we're going to do this in three parts. The second composition that Rabbi Bahya added on to the book, and we're in part 2 of 3. So it's like a kind of concise version of this book in one composition. So Rabbi Bahya continues, I searched in my heart and came to understand that the end of every matter is formed at its beginning, and the outcome of every new thing at its inception. All that is joined together will be broken asunder. All that is built up will be removed as though it had never happened. All will perish, but you will persist. All will pass away, but you will endure. All will come to an end, but you are everlasting, except that the souls of the devout who trust in your grace you will establish forever, so that they never falter. As it says, those who trust in God are like the mountain of Zion, which shall never give way but will abide forever. You, God, remain as you always have been, even as you have not changed from the time when there was no first, so will you be the last after the last. You will never change forever and ever. The seasons cannot ascribe to you a beginning. The generations cannot assign you attributes of ending, for you summoned the generations from the start. Yours is the day, yours is also the night. You established the moon and the sun, which are the foundations of the seasons and the essential principle of the calculation of the years. Hence it is proper to praise you. Long ago you founded the earth and the heavens, your handiwork. They will perish, but you will persist. They all wear out like a garment. You remove them like a coat, and they pass away. But you remain, and your years never end. The children of your servants will dwell securely, and their descendants will be established before you. This day I have come to know and understand that you are the place of the world. For by your words it stands, by the breath of your mouth does it exist, and the world is not your place. For the heavens and highest heavens cannot contain you. Truly it is clear that anything unlimited cannot be held by space, nor be contained by place. For every space is measured, every place is limited, and the limited cannot hold the unlimited. It is impossible for the measured to hold the immeasurable. How then can space hold you, when you have formed it? How can place contain you, when you have created it, when you are the one who existed before any place was prepared, before there was time or season? This will also become clear to men of understanding, when they reflect that you have no relation or likeness amongst all that exists. For anything that exists beside you, space can hold it and time can be ascribed to it. Weighing this in their minds, they will come to the conclusion that you have no place that can be known, no time that can be reckoned. They will understand and perceive that your glory fills heaven and earth, and that you are nearer to them than the breath of life in their nostrils, that the counsel of their own conscience, a nearness of knowledge and reflection, not like the nearness of a man to his brother. Hence, when throngs of seraphim recite the threefold sanctification, they cry out ecstatically to you. The whole earth is full of His glory. Chayot and Ophanim sing to you. Blessed be the glory of God departing from His place. It is incumbent upon your creatures to sing in praise and joyous song before you. God is great and most praiseworthy. There is no limit to His greatness. For you are high, and all is lowly in your sight. You are aloft, and all is brought low before you. You are praiseworthy, and all will offer praise to you. You are exalted, and all will exalt you. You are perfectly righteous, and all will tell of your righteousness. You are glorified, and all will sing your glory. You are king, and all will crown you. You are strong, and all will draw strength in you. You are great, and all will celebrate your greatness. You are awesome, and all will speak of your awesome deeds. You are mighty, and all will speak of your abounding power. Hence it is fitting for you to glory. From the rising of the sun to its setting, my name is great amongst the nations. Because you bear all that exists and have created all from nothing. Because you sustain all, and all comes from you, and everything is your work. To you praise is befitting. To you it is pleasant to sing. To give thanks to you is becoming. How good it is to sing joyously to you. Though we know that praise does not profit you and song is of no benefit to you, nonetheless it is incumbent upon us, in accordance with the dictates of reason with which you have favoured us, to make a return unto you for the great measure of favours and wonders you bestow upon us in praise, song and thanksgiving, according to our ability. Though you are exalted above all praises, high above all accolades, and beyond all blessings, and all your creatures high and low have not the strength to tell 1 in 1,000 myriads of your awesome deeds and power, how much less a human being, how much less one like myself, a worm, not a man, scorned and despised by people. Yet my soul from its prison thirsts for you, to declare your goodness. It longs and yearns in its bronze fetters to extol your name. It begs to declare your name and increase recollection of you. My heart and flesh pine to sing joyously before you. I yearn to extol and praise you, and to sing to your name most high. For the soul's desire is for your name and recollection. So I stand at the doors of your mercies. I present myself at the gates of your graces. I prepare as a gift the supplication of my lips. To entreat your favour, I take with me words to declare a small part of your wonders, that I may bless you with while I live and lift up my hands, calling your name. Just as I am sated with richness and fatness, so will I sing praises with lips full of joy. I am deeply attached to your service. Your right hand upholds me. Oh, that you would guide me by your counsel while I live, and in the end, when I die, take me to glory, as is the rule for those who love your name. And though I am of too little worth to entreat the high and exalted, too poor to declare the wonders of one who is great without limits, as I am but dust and ashes, maggots and worms, a cage full of deceits, a loathsome vessel, full of shame and humiliations. Yet I know God, and you will not despise the prayer of the poor, nor hide your face from him, but when he cries out to you, you will be responsive to him. What is man? What is his prayer? What is his praise? All would be as nothing, would count as nothing and emptiness before you, were it not that you have exalted him by your commandments, glorified him by your testimonies, honoured him with the affirmation of the unity of your name, made known to him songs of your praise and the magnitude of your holiness, and permitted him to pour out prayer and ecstatic song before the throne of your glory. And because I know that from the upright, praise is seemly, from the devout, song is proper, from the righteous, hymns are fitting, but that I am unworthy, I have therefore come into my room, examined my inner life, broken down the doors of dishonesty, unlocked the fetters of crookedness, stripped off the garments of pride, put on the robe of humility, and, according to my limited intelligence and deficient understanding, arranged a few sentences before you, opening with your praises, recalling your blessings, a little of your wonders, a minute part of your majesty, for who can tell of all your mighty act? Who can utter all your praises? You, God, know that there is not enough power in my tongue to tell all that is in my heart and mind concerning your mighty deeds. Man, despite his glory, does not understand. Like the beasts, he is cut off. So I'm going to pause there, and we'll finish the rest off in the next episode. But I think you should take note. Probably you understand that Rabbi Bahya is actually going through all the gates. in a beautiful succession, as he did in the book. The first gate, the second gate, the understanding the unity of God, and understanding our kind of the trust and various other gates that we've gone through are all being beautifully drawn together in this single composition. So if ever you want to do a kind of chazorah or a revision of this book, perhaps just even reading the Entreaty every so often will jog your memory as to the major kind of chapter headings and major points in this. So beautifully woven together. This is a great composition. So we're going to conclude this composition in the next episode.